Meep. Universal greeting to you, too. No. Why is that not coming through? What are you even trying to play out of? Okay, there we go. Now I can hear. I mean, I could hear you guys. I just couldn't hear one particular application. Was that capturing? Wait, were you hearing me singing? Because I was doing that way quieter than you should have been able to hear. That should have been below my microphone threshold. I heard about it, and I also heard that there were people upset that there was like a pillar in Expedition 33 that used placeholder images out of the Adobe image library they had that was AI generated, because apparently resource libraries for shit like that is just full of AI generated images. So they probably were like, this looks good enough for a placeholder, let's slap it in. Anyway, I was the song I was singing was the few, like the 20-second snippet of a song that I'm going to be rushing to hear on Tuesday. Wait. What the hell? No, that's... What? Wait, did I just set the threshold in the wrong direction? That might be what happened. Okay, no, I had set it in the right direction. Why are you so ultra sensitive right now? What the hell? You're no longer being attached to my desk. Being attached to my side table. My side table is a lot less sturdy than I thought it was. What the hell? This got some serious left-right wiggle. No, wait, what the fuck? It's still... Why is my noise gate not? Okay, I think my noise gate is now noise gating again. What the hell? No, it's still... Okay, now it might be too not. Yeah, now it's not sensitive enough? And now it's too sensitive. Fire burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember, if you try, everything burns. Okay, I think it is now at the right level of sensitive. Yes, I have been using everything burns at all points during this test. No, it's still white. Why is... guys. Let's go. Okay, I've put in a new noise gate, and this one appears to be functioning. I think I may possibly have at least an idea why now. Burn. Fire burning. To touch, yes. And burn. Yeah, okay, I think I figured out why it wasn't working. And I blame everyone who isn't me. Except for you guys. So, here's me being a silly goose, assuming that the open threshold should be a... No, let me rephrase this. I didn't notice a minus sign. So yes, the open threshold is the larger number than the closed threshold. However, they are in negative decibels, so I saw -11 and -16, and I was like, oh, 16 bigger than 11. Must put closed threshold to be bigger number. Yeah, I should put bigger number as the close threshold. Also, now I will go and read the article headline to believe that I know everything that was said in the article. Because clearly, the article everything I wanted to say. Disney live-action movies have been faithful to the original, not downgrades in every way. Other blitheringly stupid things. Yeah, I'm just going with the fact that I was doing an intelligent person voice, going off of my own. You know what? Now I'm going to just keep saying other stupid stuff. Like, you know. Okay, look, I'm just going to be honest. Recently, I saw the live action Lilo and Stitch. That live action I would say that basically every Disney live-action movie has been bad, except for this live-action Lilo and Stitch, which I would say is actively evil. Is actively evil and harmful and bad and... Someone at Disney should have seen what was being done with this movie and gone, no, you're fired. Fired and blacklisted from this industry, even attempting to make this movie. Okay. Matt, I need to ask you one thing. What is, first off, this is just from a filmmaking standpoint, not even the writing standpoint, filmmaking standpoint. What scene do you remember most of all out of Lilo and Stitch? Is it the ugly duckling scene? Oh, you watch it. It is not just from an artistic, I mean, well, not just from a visual art, is a beautiful movie. And they gutted it in every way possible. Okay, the threshold's set. All right, there we go. Now I've changed it by 5 decibels. I mean, surprise, surprise, me who basically loves so hard it hurts all the time. Would just get absolutely destroyed by a movie whose... Do you know how it's usually awful when a movie like goes out and states its theme? Like, explicitly. That has someone say what the theme of the movie is. This movie gets away with it because it's done in such a perfect way. Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. Cut out at the end there, didn't I? Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. I cut out again. You did hear it? Okay, my mic bar looked like it didn't bounce right. And instead of a movie about a broken family trying their best and loving each other despite the fact that they're not perfect. It became as soon as the people important to you in your life are inconvenient, you should find a way to abandon them. Because you also need to not abandon yourself. You also need to not leave yourself behind. It turned a movie about self-sacrifice and love into being selfish. And it made over $1 billion in the box office. So Disney is going to see this and be like, ah, yes, do more of this. And people are like, oh yeah, this was a good movie, and not this is evil. They're going to look at this and be like, this has good life lesson. No, it doesn't. It has evil life lesson. Also, they like changed the POV character from, the titular Lilo and Stitch to Lilo's older sister. The movie is about Lilo's older sister. The movie is called Lilo and Stitch, not Nani. Anyway, okay, so these aren't, okay, I'm going to have to figure out why that's not doing things as it should. Anyway, it's an AI palm. Because AI doesn't know how to do hands. Well, if you can't access Imgur, you use today's sponsor, NordVPN. Don't use NordVPN. It's actually apparently a really horrible VPN. And it will report your information to whoever you're trying to hide it from at the drop of a pin. Okay, so I had my mind blown in one of the missions that I got in one of the hyperspace things, because I had one that was actively 0 of 1, catch a shiny Pokemon. And now my laundry went bad because now I've got this one sock that's not the same color as all the other socks. Also, we have caught a 4th fucking shiny Pidgey. Also, I got a shiny Ekans at one point. Thank you. I like my thighs. They're attached to my legs. Also, did I say high def? Because high def. We spent like the first 15 minutes trying to troubleshoot my microphone threshold. Here you go. Here is the evolved string cheeseman. It's okay. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. The top tier meta threat? Yeah, it's your golden go, dude. It was your gimme goal. I assume I'll be able to get more gimme goals out of this. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of, you know, not happy that I traded that or gave that away for the quest. You know, kind of keep it like Shucky. Kenya. Man, Gen 2 let you steal all the Pokemon. Oh, great. Now I've got a... Looking forward to it. Wish it said 2026, not 2027. Also, kind of wish it was literally any of the other Mega Man franchises. There we go. Yes, I want more. Okay, it could not be a Mega Man Zero game. I'd be fine with it not being zero. But where's the love for Mega Man X? Where's the love for Mega Man Legends? Where's the love for Mega Man Battle Network? Okay, it could also not be Star Force or ZX. I don't really care about. Classic Mega Man is the only one they seem to give love to, though. I would hope. I hope we're going to get more Legends. I hope we're going to get more X. I hope we're going to get more Battle Network. I hope this is going to be the start of Capcom starting to care about their franchises that aren't Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, and Resident Evil. So here are the Pokemon that I've gotten in this Hyperspace Pokedex now. Also, yes, I have spoiled myself on what Pokemon are in this Pokedex, so I could have it in Pokedexical order. Why does Combuskin look so panicular? Can you see why people occasionally refer to these two Pokemon as Bert and Ernie? Where? Could you go for some cheese right now? This motherfucker here was the thing that took me the longest to catch. I kept getting dimensions with these three.
Cheese tier, I smell chess.
Then we must clearly go to the moon. Hold on, let me get my pants. Wallace and Gromit are fucking treasures. Can't wait for the live-action remake of Wallace and Gromit. I don't think the story is going to go the way you're, hoping, dude. Yeah. Okay, but remember how we were discussing Mega Man earlier? Why do you think I bring it up when talking about these two Pokemon? Your name is Adver, and your, like, big thing is rivals or adversaries, huh? Yeah, so this is over, now. I had 40 levels on you, and perfect EVs and IVs. And a good nature. Also type advantage. Okay, weird guy who's probably going to become a stalker. Okay, that's at night. Okay, I should, first I should get my party back together. Well, actually, no, because I'm going to need to get something out of my box first. There. So that'll be set for when I get to nighttime. You're not no longer a main Pokemon. You're just not a member of what my team was when I ended stream. Or ended my play session yesterday. Okay, hey, bunch of free Pokeballs for that. I'm looking for the director. Oh, cool. Ring lady, here you go. Oh, is that like your dead husband that I got this letter from? Proceed construction? Cool. I actually needed to come here anyways. This was on the list of places I needed to go for things. There, now you're back in the team. Okay, fine. I'll kick your ass, Tarragon. Wait, I can just have you be selected like this rather than having to move you to the front of the party. Because I know you also use a lot of steel types in addition to your ground-based-ness. Hello, Simple. Stop using stealth rocks. And a spin. Where is that? I like head pats. Where is that setting that I'm looking for? No, stop that. Stop putting that on there. Okay. Is it because it's set on... It's probably set on OBS. That's what it is. Going to refresh, right? It'll be gone now? Yes, okay, so that was it. All right. Sorry about that. I've learned that the significant profanity is not for, like, how I swear. It's for how, you know, people who think Zack Snyder is a good writer-director want to swear. Now, why am I moving at seconds per frame? What has caused me to start lagging? Am I lagging over there? Okay, no, it's back to normal now, I guess. Good. Ooh, dream balls. Yeah, this should be good enough. Hold on. Yeah, only catching power dragon one, that's fine. Oh, maybe I totally could have gotten one that was like a ground resist activated for this. Hi, Canary and Tarragon. Your precious family time in hyperspace. Naveen, simp less hard. Okay, Tarragon, I don't think you're in for a good time here. You do not need to dress the same as your granddaughter, dude. Naveen, like, seriously, tone it down to at least only a tier 2 sub. It's happening again. Okay, does say unstable. Hold on a second. All right. Quick check of things. Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing too badly. I'm just going to close and relaunch OBS, so be ready to refresh.